Assalamualaikum and hi to all our viewers. Now we excited to present to all of you about our task for AGR182 course. The topic is about current issues and challenges in rubber plantation. Okay, before that, let me introduce our team members. First, my name, Muhammad Ali Farhan bin Majid. Next, we have Muhammad Wafiq bin Muhammad Kadapi. Third, we have Danish Haziq bin Muhammad Nazar Hairi. And last, we have Said Ahmad Zafri bin Said Zulkifli. Okay, first, rubber is one of the most important agricultural commodities in the world, especially in Southeast Asia, including Malaysia. It plays a vital role in industries such as automotive, medical, and manufacturing, from car tires to glove and rubber bands. In the rubber production chain, harvesting is a critical stage where latex is collected through a process called tapping. However, this process depends heavily on manual labor and the skill of the tapper. When done incorrectly, it can damage the trees, reduce latex yield, and ultimately cause major economic loss for farmers and plantation owners. This presentation will focus on the current issues and challenges faced during rubber harvesting and, more importantly, how modern technology can help solve these problems, making the industry more efficient, sustainable, and profitable.
Next, we move to optional narration. Rubber is harvested by a process called tapping, where a shallow cut is made on the tree bark to release latex sap. This latex is then collected in small cup. Traditionally, this process is done manually using a special tapping knife. The tapper must make careful cuts at the correct depth and angle to avoid damaging the trees. The tapping is usually done on early in the morning when the temperature is cooler and latex flow is at its highest. Since this process depends heavily on skill and precision, it requires experienced worker. Even small mistakes during tapping can affect the tree health and latex yield.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Wafiq bin Muhammad Kadapi. I will explain you about slide number 4. One of the biggest challenges facing rubber harvesting today is the growing shortage of skilled labor. With low wage and tough working conditions, fewer people are willing to work on plantation. Next, improper tapping technique, especially by inexperienced workers, are also a major concern. This mistake can damage the bark, reduce latex yield, and significantly shorten the tree productive lifespan. As we know, rubber tapping is physically demanding, often starting in the early hours of the morning, which takes a toll on worker health and reduce overall efficiency. Weather conditions add another layer of difficulty. Heavy rain or high humidity can delay tapping operation, disrupt latex flow, and shorten the daily working window. Perhaps more critically, the low income from rubber harvesting made the job unattractive to the younger generation, depending the labor crisis and threatening the future sustainability of the industry. Next, there are some technological barriers in rubber harvesting. One of the main challenges is a lack of awareness. Many small-scale farmers and plantation workers are simply unfamiliar with the tools and innovation available to them, such as motorized tapping machine, latex flow sensor, or mobile apps for farm management. Without exposure of demonstration, these technologies remain out of reach. Even when awareness exists, the cost of adoption can be prohibitive. Modern equipment often comes with a high price tag, not just for the initial purchase, but also for ongoing maintenance, spare parts, and upgrades. For small farm operating on tight margin, these costs are often affordable. Another key issue is insufficient training. Many plantation workers do not receive proper guidance or technical support on how to use new tools effectively. Without this hands-on training, the risk of misuse increase and the perceived value of technology declines. Infrastructure limitation in rural plantation areas also play a major role. Poor road condition can hinder equipment transport, while unreliable electricity and limited internet access make it difficult to implement smart farming system or digital monitoring tools. Lastly, there are the human factor. In many communities, older or more traditional workers may feel hesitant or even resist to change. Their skepticism and discomfort with unfamiliar technology can create cultural barrier, slowing the transition toward modernization. To truly unlock the benefit of innovation in rubber harvesting, it is not enough to develop the tools. We must also address education, affordability, infrastructure, and mindset. Only then can technology become a solution rather than another obstacle.
Modern technology is slowly transforming rubber harvesting. One of the most promising tools is the automated tapping machine, which can make consistent cuts on trees with minimal damage. This increases latex yield and reduces the need for skilled labor. Farmers can now use mobile apps to plan their tapping schedule, record latex output, and receive weather alert. Sensor and AI tools are being introduced to monitor tree health, latex flow, and soil condition in real time, helping farmers make better decisions. Lastly, drones are used for aerial monitoring. They help plantation managers inspect large areas quickly and detect issues like pest outbreaks, damaged trees, or unproductive zone.
Hello, my name is Syed Ahmad Zafri bin Syed Zulkifli. So now I'm gonna talk about slide number 8. So we all know that technology is helping solve many of the challenges we mentioned earlier. So for the first one, with automated tapping machines, latex can be collected more accurately, leading to a higher yield and less waste. So secondly, tree health is better protected because machines make precise cuts without damaging the bark like unskilled tappers. Next, these machines also reduce the need for manual labor, saving time and helping plantations that struggle with workforce shortages. So next, with mobile apps and sensors, farmers can track latex output, monitor tree conditions, and plan their schedules more effectively. And lastly, all of this leads to increased income for farmers, better efficiency, and a more sustainable rubber industry. Now we're moving to the conclusion. So to conclude, rubber harvesting continues to face many serious issues such as labor shortages, low productivity, and tree damage caused by improper tapping. However, with the right use of technology, we can overcome many of these problems. Tools like tapping machines, mobile apps, and sensors are already helping to improve efficiency and latex yield. But technology alone isn't enough. We must also provide training, financial support, and access to affordable tools for farmers, especially smallholders. By combining innovation with the right support, we can build a more productive, profitable, and sustainable rubber industry for the future. That's all from us. Thank you. Okay, that's all from our group. Thank you for your attention.